everybody, it's Sally again. This is a taste of, can I say this right? A Pound of Cure second wave video. I just thought, it's this morning, I thought I would just give you another recap. Yesterday you saw I did the thing about how I felt during the detox and my experience and how successful I feel like it has been. And I thought I'd just throw a couple of things out there as I'm getting ready to start the next session for me. So what am I doing to get ready for grabbing for the gusto and moving forward the best I can with the next phase of this program? Well, one thing I did last night is I'm very excited to say that the mailman brought my Pound of Cure in hardback, softback, but in physical form. And so I went to bed and was going to read this, and I did peruse some of it, but this allows me to highlight it. This morning, I got up and I said, where's the Kindle? Because sometimes it is easier to look at this thing when I'm laying in bed, like, oh yeah, this page is, and it's already highlighted, the one that I put in here. And I realized it would be very good for me to reread the material, because I think during even a 2-week stint, you can get a little lax. And I really want to do this, you know, and even if you made a little blip here or there, all you have to do is recommit to the next minute, just like any diet you ever did where you didn't do perfectly. You just go, no, I'm not going to say wait till Monday. No, I'm not going to say wait till the end of the day. No, you say the very next second, I'm going to make the better choices. And so that's, and when I made a bad choice, it was just like one little thing here or one little thing. It wasn't like it propelled me into anything. So I have both versions, and I intend on absorbing and owning the material even more fully. I watched the videos. He's got a brand new video. I don't know if you guys are aware he's got a brand new video. I think I did post it on the link to my video yesterday. I'm having a little computer issue. It's backing itself up. It may take all day. So I can't do the same things on my iPad that I can do, like see my comments, see if they're comments. I can see that people watch the video. But anyway, read it and read it again, because every time you read it, based on what you've lived through and your life experience, no matter what you're reading, you see things with a new set of eyes. You see things that you missed before. So there's that. My plan for today, well, first thing I did was I went upstairs and tried on my size 4 pair of Banana Republic non-stretch jeans. I got them out of the back closet in the other room the other day, and I thought, this is going to be your test pair. Forget the scale. Pull those jeans out. Well, they probably are the smallest non-stretchy jeans I have. I could wear them at one time. I don't know. I'm sure I wore them easily at one time, but that was when I was uber thin, and I don't plan on being uber thin again. But I do want to feel like I can, you know, that's a good judge. That's better for me than getting on the scale. Because I put them on day before yesterday, and I could get them on, and I felt really proud, like I'm prancing around like a peacock in the bedroom. Yeah, there's a little skin overage on the top, but just a little. And if I pulled them up high enough, then I didn't have the skin overage, and I could squat down in them, and I could button them, although, you know, there was a gap like that, and you had to pull the button over. I don't think it would pop off and kill anybody flying across the room, but it's a good tug, not like the stretchy ones you just go, no problem. So I'm very aware of where it is, that button, how wide that flap is, and crossing over to get it to do. And then yesterday I tried them on, and they didn't fit nearly as well as they did the day before. Now, I did them a little later in the day. This morning I said, putting on the jeans. Put them on. They fit much better than they did yesterday. Probably even a little better than they did the day before yesterday. So that's what I'm doing to start my next 2 sessions and 2 weeks off, or my next week. I'm going to be putting those jeans on. Now, I say that I'm getting ready to go out of town in 3 days, so I can only do this for like 3 days proper. But I am making plans for when I go out of town. Now let me back that up. What else am I doing to start off my next 2-week session? I am going to start exercising specifically. I did a few things that kind of wiped me out last week, the last 2 weeks, trying to work out. And so I thought, well, it sort of gave yourself a free pass. I mean, I wasn't doing home exercise so much. I was doing like go walk 9 miles and wipe yourself out exercise. Ride your bike for an hour. That's pleasant. That doesn't wipe me out. So this week, the plan was going to be on his recommendation, which is muscle building, which I know from my own experience It is the best thing I can possibly do. It is one of my things I really enjoy doing. And I just need to start doing it. Now, that's my plan. Moderate exercise, like riding my bike for pleasure, taking a ramble with my friends. But bodybuilding, a little bodybuilding, especially on my upper arms, although I think you can see that I definitely, I mean, that's when I'm flexing. I definitely have something that goes on there. So that's, I do work on that. But doing some squats, I can even do squats out of town. It doesn't require any equipment. So I'm going to commit to doing squats every day just because that's something I know will benefit my body form. And I can always do squats even if I don't get through a whole track of body pump. The other thing I'm going to do is get ready to go out of town. I have a list of how I'm going to take my food. I've got a cooler. I know that there are things I can walk into a grocery store and pick up that I can just eat. I mean, how easy it is to eat raw vegetables. You just go get raw vegetables. I will not tell you salads are high on the menu list at pubs that we will go into to eat in, or even in restaurants. There just aren't the same kind of approach on green salads as there are at home. There's no salads that come with your meal. You get a garnish. They'll say it's a garnish, but really it's a little pile of salad, but they don't call it a salad, but it's not really anyway, no such thing as too much as a side salad. It's not a huge seller over here. Got some little bags of tuna, the little pouches. I've got my nuts. I've got my chickpeas. Did I show you all my chickpeas? That sounds kind of rude, doesn't it? Did I show you my chickpeas? Well, here's some walnuts that are just out of the freezer that I just toasted around in a pan. My chickpeas. Where are my chickpeas? Oh, they're in the back. Here you go. Here they are. What else do I have? Yeah. Okay. There's the little pouch of tuna I'm going to take on the trip. I found some unsalted pistachios I thought I'd put in the car. These are my chickpeas that I roasted myself in my own oven. First I took the raw chickpeas, soaked them, cooked them in the pressure cooker. Then I roasted them in the oven after I tried to put them in my dehydrator, which, I'm experimenting. But you know what, in the end, they're great. They're crunchy. They're not going to break my teeth. They're not that crunchy. A couple of them got too dark. But just spritzed them with a little olive oil, Greek olive oil, and a little sea salt. And I love them. And they really help me. And then that's pure protein or not bad protein. It's something I count as one of my proteins if I'm going to eat it. Sometimes, because I can only have a half a cup of lentils as a protein serving. So I figure a half a cup of these, is about the same. And so I can always have that as a protein source. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to make some more. I've got some out of there. Got my walnuts over there. So I'm getting my food together, my fruit, apples, bananas, things I can take easily. Like I say, you can always walk in the store and pick up something whenever you are. I'm okay with living a little outside the box when we travel, and my husband's used to me now. So that's it. I'm going to add my exercise in the next week. I'm rereading the book to be sure I know what I'm doing and to be more excited and pumped up about it. And I'm going to check in with you guys. And I'm going on a holiday, and I'm really excited. So I'm looking forward to putting on my clothes and knowing they're going to fit and feeling strong and healthy. You guys make it a great week, and I will see you when I see you. I'll be back to report on how it's going. Take care, everybody.